That's Gus. Hi, Gus. He's a good doggy. And the Millers have been so nice. All right, so this is the campsite for last night. As you can see, it's not the best. Pretty view, but I got to this corner, I saw this flat spot, and I was like, that's as far as I'm gonna make it, so. All right, I think I'm gonna stick around, just take a rest. The history here is incredible. Just incredible. I just spent the most magical few hours here at Campbell's Ferry. The Millers, super generous, super friendly, showed me their home. And I understand why this place is hard to leave. As I was charging up my devices, I sat and read Merciless Eden, half of it, while I sat there, about this place, and it's just remarkable. Now I can't wait to finish it. This place is spectacular. There's a rafting crew that I'm following out back to the trail, but that was such a lovely break. The generosity of the rafters. They called me over, they said, hey, you want a brownie? I said, how could I pass up a brownie? So I'm eating a brownie, and this kid brings me a massive plate of food. Salmon, tomatoes with mozzarella, pesto pasta, and garlic bread. So I have just eaten the meal of my life along the river. And good company, just awesome. I think I am going to go for a swim. And it's gonna feel magnificent. I feel food drunk. They fed me so much food at the last one that I can't walk much anymore. The day's already mostly gone. But I'm gonna chalk today up to a rest day, a recharge day for me and my batteries. And hit it hard again tomorrow, but look at this. Doesn't this look like a good place to cool off? Yeah, this'll do just fine. Sky a little more ominous this morning. Well, that was home last night. Slept great. Took a little swim. Slept in the sand on the beach. Just a lovely night. Listening to the river all night long. How does it get any better? And looks like today, at least it might be cooler. So let's head into the Selway. This is Bargaman Creek. And I'm going up it for a couple of reasons. When I was gonna meet Mom and Dad, it looked like Poet Creek Campground would be the easiest place to make sure we found each other. Now that they're not coming, that's no longer a concern, but it was also 103 at Campbell's Ferry yesterday, and dry Saddle Trailhead sounds dry, so I think I would rather take the risk of overgrown than running out of water on a day that hot. So yeah, this is the path I'm taking up Bargaman Creek. We'll see if it was the right one or not, I guess. Who would ever know? So far, this is great trail at Bargaman. This is starting to look like northern Idaho trail. Big trees, lots of moss, ferns. Feels like we're more than halfway now. Well, that through there is Rainy Creek. I don't know where the trail was, but I didn't go through on the trail. That was a straight up bushwhack. Now I gotta find it on this side. It might go up there, I'm hoping. When I make it to that road, I have survived the Frank Church Wilderness. This is MacGruber! I am out of the Frank. I did it. I survived. What an adventure. As I was fighting through Bargaman Creek, you might have noticed, well, I didn't film much. There weren't a lot of views, trail was tough, but I revealed to myself the hidden reason. I tried to get Mom and Dad to not resupply me, because if they were here right now, There is no way they would drive out of here without me in the truck. So it was also an attempt to give myself no choice but to keep going. So sometimes you gotta trick yourself. That's what I did. All right. My completing the Frank celebration was even better than I could have imagined. Met a couple of guys and their dad from Montana. They gave me Tim's Cascade chips, and I feel like euphoric. So that was the best celebration I could have ever had. And now we're casting about for trail. So gonna get a few more miles in before we call it a day. I don't know about this. I just checked, I'm 2.7 miles from Poet Creek Campground, and I think I've already stepped over more deadfall than the entire Frank Church. Alright, I have found a flattish spot between all of the deadfall where I can throw my stuff down, sleep for the night. Gonna sleep on it, but really, like, obviously, like right now, I would quit in a heartbeat. I just cannot do this. Like, like I said, I don't have the time, I don't have the stamina, I don't have the balance, don't have the willpower to fight through that if that's what it's gonna be. I just don't. And in 0.8 miles and 1,000 feet, I hit a road. So I'm not gonna try it tonight because I'm frustrated, and I already had to check and make sure I wasn't bleeding out of my crotch after falling on a down tree. So gonna sleep on it. When I hit that road, I might go on, I might not. All right, camp is packed up. There's the trail. I'm in a slightly better mood this morning, but not like a great mood because there's the trail. I have gone a quarter mile and there are some fresher saw cuts. I can't believe it. That is just the Selway saying, here, I'm gonna give you a little test. Well, I made it through to Green Mountain Road. All right. This is a very nice view, I will admit. I've just come down off the road. It's right up there. This is the Lynx Meadow Trail. The road goes on over Windy Saddle, and I can catch back up on the Archer Trail in a few miles. I'm starting down here, and I'm thinking, well, this is where the trail goes. But then I think, if I have an alternative that could be better, should I take it? I think I'm talking myself into going back up to the road. I'm gonna do it. Why not walk the best road you can? This has gone from I want to walk the ICT to I want to get through the Selway so I can get the hell off the ICT. So that's where I'm at right now. Archer Trail, and I hit the Grouse Ridge Trail in 5 miles. Oh, if this works out, I'm gonna be so happy. This is a little tributary of Archer Creek, I think. Still not quite all the way down to Archer Creek, but look at this beautiful water. First water since last night when I started going up the hill off of Poet Creek. So fortunately I did plan on maybe doing the road walk. Kind of like, I guess, had it in the back of my mind, and planned ahead and carried enough water to do that, which again, I needed the road walk. I needed to get those miles after the discouraging deadfall section. So for me, it worked out just right. All right, we've made it to the top of the river channel. So Archer Trail so far has been phenomenal. Someone's done heavy maintenance here in the last couple of years, and thank you so much. It took a very discouraged hiker and kept him on trail, so thanks much. Now we're gonna go down here a bit and meet up with Grass Trail. The Archer Trail, A+. Thank you guys for doing a bang-up job on that one. The Moose Ridge Trail is the last big dread I have from watching YouTube videos about the Idaho Centennial Trail. Story I'm choosing to tell myself is the trail's different every year. Through the heroic efforts of valiant trail maintainers, the Moose Trail is going to reveal itself as the crown jewel of the Selway this year. So I know its reputation. I know it'll probably be challenging. I'm hoping I'm pleasantly surprised. We'll see. All right, those are the first paw prints I've seen that I could look at and say, that's not coyote, that is wolf. Yeah. I hope they are not too fresh. The trail is about to go up Goat Creek, but nice little camping spot here before you hang a left going up Goat Creek. I think I've got a few more miles in me though. All right, there's Goat Creek. Moose Creek Trail goes somewhere over there. Fairly recent cuts, so at least I know I'm on it and I'm taking my time following it. I think obviously this is where it goes on a ridge and this is where it gets its reputation, so I'm gonna guzzle a liter of water. I'm gonna carry 4 or 5 and hope that gets me through. I just don't want to hike down off a ridge to find water if I can avoid it. I've just been, you know, I lost it and I started casting about for it. Sometimes what I'll do when I lose it completely, I'll go between the Gaia line and the ICT line, and neither one of those helped me catch anything. And tonight I have a much better attitude about this because, again, this is what you do on Moose Ridge. This is to be expected. I was mentally prepared. One advantage is I was at the end of the day and I've made all the miles I wanted to make. So I'm just kind of picking through it, taking it slow. No rush, no pressure, no feeling I need to hurry. one thing working against me was I was going right into the sun, so I think I still could have lost it, but it made it really hard to see. So got pretty scenery, got cool rocks all around, so it's a nice little valley. And I think I go up and over that ridge and start dropping down into the Selway, but I guess I'll find out tomorrow. So